Holy shit, fella.
Alright. I will be. Oh, yeah, alright. No, I don't. Who's the one showing now?
Hmm?
Who's the one showing now?
What do you mean?
You?
You say who's the one showing now?
Yeah, that's you.
I don't know.
Because you're over here fighting for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I'm just in a confrontational mood today, okay? So, like, confrontational.
We're gonna wait until it gets to the 0-0 mark, and then we will begin.
Take a shower.
Well, the washing machine is running, so you probably don't have any hot water. I don't know. Do you need hot water? Go ahead.
And I washed clothes on cold.
Okay.
I'm kidding, it's on hot because it's the slip stuff.
Alright. Boom. It's the day of reckoning. Go take a shower if you're gonna be bad.
What do you mean?
You're being obnoxious.
Me?
Yes.
Obnoxious?
Yes. Right now. I'm about to hit you with this pillow.
Me? When am I ever obnoxious? When am I ever obnoxious? I'm never obnoxious. I'm gonna close the door on my way out.
I emptied 2 boxes for the chili. Got a bomb ass Super Bowl party tonight. I made 2 pots of chili for it.
2 crock pots.
Can you just go? Yes, close the door, please. Thank you. Love you. She's gone. I could finally cheat on her. Jokes. Anywho, the day of reckoning is here. I was not expecting this. I got on today just to like kind of sit down and talk with you guys, and it turns out that LDD is actually being updated, which I had no idea was a fucking thing, because a little while ago, Lego basically announced that they were going to stop supporting the team that was responsible for making LDD, because Lego themselves aren't software engineers, I guess is the best way to put it. So they weren't the ones fully funding the program. They had it outsourced to another programming group. And a little while ago, they basically said that there would no longer be any updates for LDD. But this is clearly an update for LDD. And as far as I know, my LDD hasn't been outdated ever, which means this has to be a new patch. So this is pretty exciting because this means one of two different things. Either I get completely brand new features inside of LDD, or I get brand new parts inside of LDD. And some of these new parts that Lego has come out with has been stuff that I've wanted for so long, but I haven't been able to get my hands on because LDD's funding was basically gone. So I gotta look up what's happening now, obviously, because LDD has a brand new patch. So that's just, it's mind-boggling to see that it happened. This is great. There's a lot of possibilities in this. I don't know which one this is. Here it is. So this is January 9th, 2018 is when this was posted. This is Eurobricks, which is a Lego form. The new update for LDD is out, everybody. Also, I can't seem to get it to download. It always gives me a message that says this, yada, yada, yada. New parts. I can already see the 2x2 quarter circle tile, so new parts. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm finding pretty much all of the 2017 parts. I know that's very good. No 2018 parts, but that's okay. Couldn't find the 2x2 inverted round slope, but it can easily be done using 1x2 ones. No new flower, but they're not necessary. No 1x2 round plate with hollow studs, but we can fake these using 1x1s, I guess. So I am super happy with what's going on. This guy has a screenshot. So I'm stoked that this is finally out, because this means 401 new parts in subparts/assemblies, no new decorations. It will take a little time to add them correctly to ldraw.xml. I really hope they will republish it for its younger siblings soon. I'm so happy that this is finally a thing. You guys don't even understand, right? Because there are so many guns, right, where this one part, I noticed something brand new and exciting that I could have used in a new area, and I couldn't do it because LDD didn't have the part. But now LDD is updating with over 400 brand new parts, so that's great. So what exactly am I doing right now is I'm waiting for LDD to update, and then I want to take a look at exactly what new parts that we have and don't have. That's what we're going to be doing right now. I really don't have much time. It is Super Bowl Sunday. My boss of the workplace that I work at has he lives at a camp, and he has basically invited anyone and everyone to come out to camp to watch the Super Bowl game on his projector and screen at camp. It's kind of like a potluck thing. So I will be going out to that. I'm kind of known in this area for my chili. My chili is some of the best chili that I've ever tasted. I'm not going to go to say that it's the best in the world, because I don't use my own seasonings. If I use my own seasonings, it'd be pretty high up there, but I don't. Hi, Corey. But I'll be going to the Super Bowl party. At the same time, my birthday was actually 3 days ago, and one of my girlfriend's sister's birthdays was 2 days ago. So we're kind of having a small little get together over at her grandparents' house for kind of me and her sister to kind of celebrate our birthdays. So I have to do that too. I don't have too much time. So we're just gonna ignore these. I guess hopefully that's not important to the overall structure of LDD. Yeah, the title's wrong. I'm sorry about that. My titles are like notorious for being just horribly wrong. So sorry about that. I'll change it in post. But right now I'm super excited about getting this and looking at exactly what's going on with LDD before I do anything. So yeah, that's that. I have until 4:30. So the Super Bowl party starts at 6:20. I need to be there just a little bit earlier to plug in both of my crock pots because I have two crock pots sitting in there. They're both 7-quart crock pots and both of them are full of chili. So I have to be there at like 6:10 to get both of those plugged in and kind of ready to go. I need to be over at my girlfriend's grandparents' house. I'd say 5 would be a pretty good time to get to her house, which means I need to be kind of getting ready to leave here at about 4:30. So I'm really not going to be doing too much in this stream other than kind of going through and seeing what new parts we have in LDD. Hey Jim, LDD just got a brand new update. I know it's kind of fucked on your computer, but try this one because if this is a brand new update, maybe it will work on your computer. Gotcha, man. If at any point in time my internet dips in and out, I'm sorry. I'm trying to buff up my hours for YouTube. If you don't know, there's brand new requirements for being in the YouTube partnership program, and I am 500 hours away from being in the partnership program. And I have until February 20th, which is 16 days from now, to basically prove that I can be in the program. So I have my playlist of live streams going on the PC over here. It's just been running. It's been running for, I'm gonna say like a whole day now. Just going. So, any new colors at all? I'm not seeing any new colors. I don't see any tools. Someone said that there's no new decorations. So, Jim, I appreciate it. They haven't reflected in my analytics just yet because my analytics are slightly behind. But I'm really hoping that I can just kind of squeeze in right there. And I know Bryce said that if it's coming from your own IP, it might not count. But I switched to a different YouTube account that's not associated with the email that I use for this account. So fingers crossed, it does what I need it to do. So, as you saw, I switched to a lavender. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try this on out. So, most of this seems just about the same. This is new. That's good. This is, I want to say that's the same. I think that piece has been here before. This, hey mini brick. 12 by 24, 8 by 16. Okay, so this is one of the bigger ones. All right. You don't want the update, or it's not updating? Because you should definitely get the new update. Because this is awesome. Just be careful, mini break, because I've had a fair share of problems with Lego ideas. Okay, so most of this looks about the same. I think this one might be new. because I know that's the like new balloon piece. And no, that's always been there. All that seems okay. About you. I know. Whoa, that's definitely new. I'm pretty excited about that. That piece is going to come in handy. I've used the bigger version of it before, but I've never used one of these. So that's nice. What are you? Okay, so you got moved then? I know that piece has been here before, but I don't know if it's been moved from a different slot or not. All that seems about normal. I think this might be new. I'm not entirely sure about that one. Okay, that seems about right. All right, Technic. The more Technic pieces that get released, the better, because that expands the amount of stuff that I could do with Lego pieces. But all that seems to be about the same. This is the pyramid one. Yes, here it is. Boom, 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 boom. Done right there. That is exactly what I wanted right there. That piece has changed so many of my models already. That piece becoming available is just so nice. I am incredibly happy that this piece is finally available. I've been waiting for it for so long. So long. It just opens up a whole like variety of different attributes for things. So I'm pretty happy with that. All of that seems just about normal, though. Anything new in here? Probably not. I don't think they've come out with any new like things. What is this, actually? Yeah, this is new. I don't know what models those have been used on. Well, it's probably from the Nexonites line that I think about it. Okay, so all the rest of that's the same. Anything new in here? Because I use this tab quite often. We're going to switch to red. I'm not getting the full view of this. I thought the lavender would be great, but it's not. I'm not seeing too much new stuff in here. Yeah, not in particular. All right. Yeah, that's definitely new. That's going to be great to use. This, oh my gosh, I've been waiting on this for so long. That's fantastic. I use these pieces all the time, but sometimes all you need is this. So now that that's out, that's fantastic. I'm happy with that. What is this? Oh, 6x6. Okay, no, that's old. Some of these bigger plates are probably new. This is for the Lego Dimensions set. I actually have one of these sitting right in front of me. Mini brick. I really don't know what to tell you about updating LDD because I didn't even know that there was a brand new update coming out. But from the Eurobricks forum that I just read, the new update came out in January, and it's February 4th right now when I finally got it. The best thing I can tell you is to completely uninstall LDD and then go see if you can re-download it off of the Lego website and see if you can get the new one. Here's the new pieces. These are great. I've been waiting on these for my MP5 sites for a while now, as well as no, I have those, maybe these. You can try to do that and see if that gets you anywhere. It might, it may not. Whoa, what is this? That's great. This is great. Like all these small detail pieces that you guys are seeing are fantastic. I'm really liking a lot of these. And no problem. Hopefully there's, I saw one down below. This one is definitely new. That's going to be, again, helpful for small details. Okay, so you should not lose your LXF files, but I think it also depends on where you save them, because LDD has its own internal saves folder, but I never save any of my LXF files to that save folder. I always save my LXF files to my desktop, and then I take from my desktop over to my Google Drive, so I never lose them anyways. My best advice to you would be to find where you save your LXF files. If you already know where they are, great, and then go ahead and move your files over into like a Google Drive or a folder on your desktop, because then if you want to install it, you have a backup if they do in fact go missing. So, but it's always good to have a backup. If you're unsure about anything, go ahead and make a backup before you actually do anything, so that you can just revert the process if you completely need to. This piece right here, though, I'm pretty excited about having. LDD is not responding, which probably is not a good thing. A lot of these are great for just, like I said, doing small detail work that I really have been looking forward to doing, but I haven't been able to do because some of these pieces just weren't available to me at the time. Okay, see, if you are worried about losing them, but you already know where they are, I would go ahead and just back them up. You shouldn't lose any, from what I understand it, because I've uninstalled LDD a couple different times, and I haven't lost any. And as far as I know, when you actually update LDD, it does go through and it completely deletes everything and then reinstalls it, which is something kind of weird, but I don't know. It's a programming thing, I'm sure. But you should be fine. Just make a backup just in case. I'm sure some of these are brand new. I'm kind of skimming over. I figured that's definitely new. It's kind of weird looking. I don't know what they use that for. I don't know what set that's off of. It's probably a Nexonite set. A lot of this piece all came from Nexonite themed types of stuff, from what I understand. Not seeing a lot of new stuff in this one. I use this this palette a lot too. This particular tab. I was hoping for kind of a little bit more, so I could kind of get some. What is this? Oh, why is this? Isn't this technically a minifigure thing though? Okay. What are you? Okay, also interesting. That'll be a unique thing to use. Okay, so that's everything from there. I think there's a couple different windshields that were added in because of Nexonites, but other than that, not too many. If it's the dialogue that says if clicking no will start in offline mode, if it's that particular pop-up dialogue, then if you click yes, it will start the update and it will automatically update. If you click no, it's just going to go into offline mode, which is it's weird. Offline mode is like literally just LDD but not connected to the internet. So if it is that tab that you're talking about, then click yes and it should start updating. So that's brand new. No, man, it's good. A lot of LDD there's really, if you look at it, there's really not a lot of help forms about LDD. I think this is brand new too. So having someone who knows a little bit about the program itself is pretty helpful. This is definitely new. I think that might be all of them. I think all of these were Nexonites molds. No problem, man. I use some of this tab, not too often. I should know a lot of what's in here though. I'm not seeing too much newer stuff. Other than they could have probably added in some of the older pieces back in. This is definitely new. I can tell you that's new. That's interesting. Some of these doors and stuff are probably just slightly new. Yeah. I'm not seeing a lot. Yeah. Maybe, whoa, what is this? No, okay, no, that's new. That's way old. All right, so we're on to wheels. There might be a couple different new wheel. What is? Oh, that goes. Yeah, okay. So these go into the tracks to give it a little bit more grip. There you go, man. Have fun with the new updated LED. There's a lot of fantastic new elements to the system sets in here. No, that might be new. It might be old. That's new. Yeah, but I do like Nexonites because it did give us a lot of small detail pieces that can be used. That's old for a lot of different things. This is new. I think that's old. I haven't seen any old pieces just yet. I'm hoping that there are some old ones in here. All of these look to be new. The old ones are what I'm hoping for the most because there's actually a lot of really old pieces that were super useful that aren't here all too often. I think no, that's old. Hey, bucks for bricks, bricks for bricks. What is this? That's interesting. I haven't ever seen that one before. Yeah, I think that's been in here before. That's new from what I know. This is new from what I know. This is interesting. I don't know what sets these come from at all. I can't tell you what's new in this tab. I'm just going to condense that because I honestly couldn't tell you. That's all old. That's all old. Some of the Technic changes are probably really, really small changes that I'm not going to notice. I'm not seeing anything that stands out. Or is that the 16? That's the 16. I never made a ping pong table, so I'm going to assume you're asking someone else. It's the 32 axle. Like I said, I'm not seeing too much in here that I'm recognizing as like brand new. Turntable, that's great, but that's old from what I know. Right, how about gears? All of that's looking pretty old. What is this? Oh, cool. That's also cool. I don't know if that's new or not though. I don't dabble in a lot of that. I'm not going to be able to tell you what's new in there, or here really, or there, or there. So I'm just going to skip over those because I couldn't tell you what's new and what's not. Well, these are definitely new. I'm happy to get those. Those are great for detailing. That's new. It's the kind of piece that they use for tables. What is this? I believe that's new as well. Grass is old. What is this? I think that might be new. That's new. That's old. What is that? I think that's new. That's definitely new. That's the Nexonite sword. That's new. Yeah. It's a decorative sign. Yeah, some of this is a lot of Nexonite stuff from the looks of it. What the heck is that thing? I can't, like, a lot of this stuff is new and I can't even grab it because it's so towards the bottom here. All this bigger stuff is just stuff that I'm never going to use. That's an interesting extension to the slides. Yeah, I thought the same thing, but it's not. That's why when I started the stream and I jumped on, I was super surprised to see that LDD had to update. It blew my mind. The big pieces are from the junior sets. All right, I didn't know that. I really don't buy the junior sets, so that's nice to know. Happy for the kids to be able to use those. Almost sounds like it's raining. I think these are the newer style. Yeah, that's the newer style mudguard. Those are brand new. Here's the new Batwing looking ones. Oh, that's great. I've been looking forward to getting that. No, that's old. I think that's new. I'm glad that all of you are pretty interested in LDD and getting it. This is new. Okay, thank you for that. That is an FAL, in case you guys were curious as to what that was. What is this? Wrecking Ball. I think that piece might be old. I don't dabble all too much in down here. Wow, that's big. I think some of these noses for the planes and the helicopters are new as well. That seems a little elongated from the older ones. What is that? Also from the junior set, I'm assuming. Pretty big though. Alright, ships. There's probably new bolt holes. Probably a lot of new bolt holes. Oh, here's the really big container ship one. I was looking forward to getting one of this because this is the Coast Guard one. Both of these. I think this one and yeah, I think this one was also one of the Coast Guard ones. But these are like really, really small for the Coast Guard ships, and I was looking forward to getting the much larger one to kind of make my own custom, really, really big one. But I don't know if that's new or not. So ships, I can't tell you what's new in trains. All right, anything new in this would be great to have. Yeah, they're missing quite a few of the hinged pieces and how some of those move. Some of these stud launchers are the newer style stud launchers, but I could care less about stud launchers. Stud launchers are just retarded at this point. That's new. 2x4 launcher. Okay. That's old. All that seems old. Minifigures probably have a lot of brand new stuff in it, but I could care less about any of those. Yeah, I could care less about all the rest of that. That's all. That's nice. I like this. But yeah, there's just the gingerbread man face. This is all probably like older and like of course the collectible minifig series and stuff like that. I'm not going to use any of that. Both of those I'm not going to use. These wheels I could care less about. I don't find any use for a majority of you. Those would be fine. No. Maybe you. Definitely you. You're an example. I don't care about you, or you. Hey, Brickbelt, did you see that LDD got a new update? pretty great. This would be great. Totals are great. Finally got the new macaroni pieces. I'm super excited to get to use those. Definitely don't need those two. Actually, I really liked Power Miners as a series. It just felt really cool. Like I've gone back and I've seen some of Jang Brick's reviews. I was a little young when Power Miners first came out, but some of the reviews and like showing how everything works together. Can you get me a drink, please? Is really great because it's nice to see exactly like the his most recent one I think was the really big set that like kind of drives back and forth, but then you can turn up the whole tower so that it drills down. It was super cool. I really liked Power Miners. Thanks. Special drink sponsor, Mountain Dew Holiday Brew. I thought they only sold this stuff during Christmas, but I think where I came from, they were Publix was getting rid of old stock. Hey, Carol, guess what? Brand new bricks inside LDD. I only got like 2 Power Miner sets, and they were both of the same set. And I haven't gotten any like new ones since. So I wasn't really planning on doing anything, but I'm happy. This piece in particular, anything highlighted in yellow, that, these two, that, and that, as well as that. Everything in yellow, I basically have an immediate use for. Anything else, I really don't, but I could definitely use. So I'm happy with quite a bit of this and being able to use it. Lime green pieces, yeah. And some of the older mining sets, because there was a theme beforehand. I forget the name of it, but they had teal pieces in it. And I know in 2018, teal pieces have made a comeback. But teal is like one of my favorite colors in Lego. It's starting to rain. But they really don't. I'm just happy that they're bringing teal back, and there's going to be a lot more.
Make the teal again.
Basically. I'm hoping that for the AK, a lot of the AK has a rounded dust cover on it. This is the reason I opened up an AK platform rifle. It has this rounded one, right? But Bryce just uploaded his brand new AK, and I love the way that he did hit the back end on his. He used some of the brand new pieces that we have. But basically, I'm kind of thinking about it. I could do something like do what he did, where he made his on a slant. Kind of do that almost. I don't know who Mark Stafford is. No, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. You use the. Where's the other ones at? Okay, now I gotta find them. There they are. You use these. So great.
Am I still supposed to put this in my bowl?
What? Yes. And? Mm-hmm. See, that would be great. Yeah, Rock Raiders. Rock Raiders is it. I had to think about it. You had to think about it. We both got it, though. Good job. Good job. See, that's great, too. I could do... Pull this down. And then flip that around. Pull that down right there.
I didn't get a message from him.
From what?
I didn't get a message from him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with him tomorrow.
Okay. The one piece that... Oh, I didn't notice this. Interesting. A piece that I am looking for, though, that would have been helpful is basically this one, but with the studs on top, which should have been in this one. But I don't see that, because that would be great to do here, or something like that. I don't know. Just things are things. A Galaxy or gaming. Man, that's great though. I'm happy to see so many newer elements brought back into LDD. I'm super surprised that they even updated it. And I kind of want to know more about who updated it and where, because that's pretty interesting.
You want a picture of a hawk?
No.
He's on the fence.
Oh, that's way old. No, I don't want a picture of the hawk. Added tape to LDD? What do you mean by tape?
No, that's it. I used to be repeating.
Shut up. Oh, here we go. Here's a new one. Yeah, this guy has like a full thing. Yeah, World Racers really died, and it died fast. I think World Racers was targeted towards a very young audience, and there's a lot of self-competition with inside Lego itself. So like the Star Wars brand, the Ferrari brand, at that time, I think there was a lot of self-competition. Like I said, like if I am a parent and I'm buying something for my child, would I want to get them the World Racers theme, or do I want to get them the Star Wars theme? And chances are I'm going to go with the Star Wars theme. And because of that, you end up with killing off your brand prematurely, basically. Um, I'm on Reddit right now, looking at all these brand new pieces. A lot of it seems to be minifigure oriented, which I'm not surprised because of all the collectible minifigure series. don't know if you guys are being serious or not. Okay, so this guy's saying, says, I thought they said there wasn't going to be any new update or something. And someone responded by saying, yeah, I thought a year or two ago they said that they would no longer supporting it, but since then there's been a handful of updates. And this guy looked it up and he says, I just looked up news about it at the time. Quote, LEGO has announced that LEGO Digital Designer LDD, the company's proprietary virtual building program, will no longer be updated. New parts may occasionally be added, but LEGO is officially defunding the platform. Unquote. So yeah, they don't support it anymore, but add new parts when they feel like it. So that just makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. I think don't quote me on this because it's been a while since I've been able to do this. There was a point in time in LDD where you could load models from a previous point in time of like an LDD update, and the new parts would be there. I've done this before with colors because I downloaded a set off of Eurobricks that had gold in it, and that gold color that they were using was one of the older colors of gold that are no longer available in LDD. And then I could, if I had that color placed on the brick palette and I used the color picker, I could select that color and color things that color. I think they've ended the possibility of doing that though. So basically what I'm trying to say is at one point in time, you could probably go through and download old sets that had really old parts that aren't in LDD anymore. But I don't think that's a thing anymore. They should add glue to LDD so your builds won't break in real life. I just built the SMG11 in real life, and it feels bad. That stock was not good at all from when I built it. Yeah, that stock was a disappointment. I had to tape the stock. All the rest of the gun, for the most part, was pretty great. I need to redesign the charging handle and the shell ejection port, but other than that, it's a pretty good gun. Oh, and the grip too, and there's a lot of friction in the grip. So we've got about another 13 minutes before we head out to work on getting out of here. Yeah. Whatever you want. Yes. I think it's possible. I think you're able to. At the same time, I've had this problem before where LDD will tell me that something isn't supported, and it will just completely remove that piece from the model itself. So let's we can try it out right now actually. If I can oldest. So obviously you could go to the gallery for digital designer, but I don't think I can. Let's do oldest. I think this has been posted pretty recently. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too new in this. Yeah, all this is new. So I can't go back far enough in time to what is this? What is this? Okay, weird. Downloads. Go. Oh, isn't this yeah, yeah, yeah. Garbage. Fun times. Not really. There's not much. A lot of this is younger kids building and then uploading to logo.com. Yeah.
It's still weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that's just. I bet if we search something, just type in gun and see what comes up. What is this? That looks suspiciously like my different usernames right there. See some Gundams in here. What? These are even rendered. These ones are. And this looks interesting. Should have known that there'd be a lot of Gundams. It looks familiar, at least to say. I don't think it's entirely his. Yeah, we got 7 more minutes. I don't know. this, I'm not saying it looks perfect, right? There's a strong possibility that that might actually be good. Yeah. Nope. I lied. I don't, there is a lot going on here that I don't know, that I don't understand. Okay, then. I mean, like, obviously stock, that's magazine. I'm guessing this is the grip. This is the other side of the receiver. I think this goes on top. I think that might go somewhere else. There's a lot going on in this. Man, it looked good from far away, but up close, it does not. Can't say anything though. My Chris Vectors have been pretty trash compared to Christopher Hotman's. It's pretty rough, like really rough. Cause man, his vector is, it's pretty great. He's good, that's for sure. He's probably one of the best out of the gun building community. Oh man, look at that. That's great. That's great. Good times, good times. I'm just gonna skip over that. Oh yeah, look at that one too. It's true. Yeah, that was a working one. It's not fair to compare the looks. But I think there could be a fine line to strike between looks and functionality, especially for Hotman, because Hotman, in case you don't remember, his last vector was a working like a rubber band gun, and not just a functioning model or replica, but it actually shot rubber bands. So I think it could go both ways. I think it's definitely possible that you could have a good looking model and still retain the functionality of shooting. Ah, see, I recognize this. That's from Dino Force. You know, that one. I've customized a couple of those before. I actually really like that helicopter in general. It looks really nice. Has a really good overall shape. It's true. The way you reload a rubber band gun isn't very realistic. I'll give you that one. What's going on with this? What is this? I think a lot of it comes down to they wanted to distance themselves from Bionicle. Bionicle as a brand started to die. A lot of people got out of Bionicle. They didn't grow up with it the same way that my generation did. And because of that, they ended up going to Hero Factory. Hero Factory was the new one. That's kind of what they did to rebrand it to younger kids and trying to get them to like appreciate it. But then, of course, that didn't work. and because that didn't work, they had to switch back to Bionicle because a lot of people wanted Bionicle to come back. But what they didn't tell you is that just because Bionicle came back, it didn't save the whole platform because not everyone wanted Bionicle to come back. Not everyone was into that series as a whole, and that basically destroyed the thing. So there's one rubber band shooter that reloads realistically. It's cool. This isn't. This is. I don't like the overall look of this. This looks really weird. I like the concept, but it's super weird. Weird, man. Weird times. Weird times. I was never really into Bionicle, so I don't know too much about it. It's almost 4:30 though, so we are going to start to go get ready and head on out. If you guys want to keep looking through stuff like this and what other people build and being able to download them and open them up in LDD and take a look, it's pretty easy. Just logo.com and then kind of search for LDD gallery. You'll find it. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm done. We're getting out of here. Bye, y'all.